Hello, good day. This is the voice of Ogumbi Bell. It's a privilege to introduce to you this a unique business that can change your life, that have changed several people, and that it will change yours. I know that this is not the first time we'll be hearing about exports. You could have heard in one place or the other. I attend several seminars, but this is a unique business in which you can start with little or no capital, and I will show you detailed and comprehensive on how to start right today if you have the capacity, if you are willing and you're able to make income that is sustainable, that is transformational, and that can change your income. You can turn your monthly salary to your daily income. You can change your fortune as I did and others. So let's follow. So we'll be talking about the secret to export brokerage, either in Nigeria, Africa, any part of the world. Export brokerage is regardless of boundary, regardless of nation where you are. Could be in Nigeria, could be in any African country, could be in America, could be in Europe or Asia. You can do export brokerage and the principles are the same. So welcome to my series of no cost business series that will be taking you on how to start your export business without money. So let me go through the outline of the manual. Let me go through the outline of the manual. One of the things we'll be doing in the manual that I'll be explaining to you, I'll be introducing what an export is, and then the assumption that some people had about exports, whether it's right or wrong, we're able to explain in details to you. I'll be talking about how to find sellers, those who have goods looking for where to sell to, the export terms when you get in contact with sellers, and how to get buyers also. And I will end up with conclusion on the pitfalls that you need to avoid and how to be successful, how to start with nothing and scale it up into something great. In the introduction, I'll make it simply. It will be simple guidelines for you to apply, whether it's your local laws or international laws. I will explain to you where to get the local laws, the local trade laws, the difference between trading within the same political location, the same geographical location, and trading internationally. They are two different things, and I'll explain to you why international trade is unique and things you need to look out for. I'll explain the opportunity for SMEs. You will have heard that the success, the greatness of nations of industrialization is dependent on the SMEs. I will explain to you how it is and how some nations in which people envy benefit from these opportunities of SMEs, and how those SMEs are able to transform nations, and how you can access those SMEs if you need to import from those nations to another nation. And I also correct the notion that you only import to your own country of residence. You can be in China, liaise with the importer and exporter, both in which they are in different locations, and you are not intending to import that goods to that nation. It's possible, I will teach you how to do that. And also I'll be taking you through the basic requirement for all export brokerage and export, and why export brokerage and not export business. Why did I want to talk about export brokerage and not export business? The export business is big, and I know that if you have the capital or the resources, you'll not be listening to what I'm doing, and so you need to start somewhere. And so where to start from is the export brokerage. You can survive, you can, as long as you're able to read and write, you can do export brokerage. The same thing goes for how the future of export brokerage, the nations to come, and then how the business have become so big, have become a big business in the world. Even everybody is doing it. Some are doing it directly or indirectly. And I'll tell you the future of export brokerage. Also, I'll tell you what export is. But further, we'll talk about export brokerage. It will be incomplete not to talk about export business. Why nations and companies export goods. If you don't have, I'll explain to you in details. I'll give reasons and explanations and details. No, if you have no physical goods on your own and you don't want to do export brokerage, I will tell you what are the other things you can export and how to go about it. You can export services, ideas, information, skills, culture, apps, entertainment, and technology. I don't even need to have that technology. You can get the technology and localize it. And I will, if you need more details, I will provide. But that is a larger scale, so we'll not be dealing with that. We'll also be talking about exports as a transaction and as a transaction or process. We'll explain to you whether an export is a transaction or a process, and who to get involved, and what checklist you need to do before you jump at it. It's easier to start export brokerage, and that's what I want to say. But as time goes on, you need to migrate from export brokerage to export business, and we'll tell you how to go about it, and to have your export business plan. We'll tell you the parameters and the lay down procedures and the things you need to put in place, the things you need to watch out for, the organization, the planning, the marketing, the environment, and etc. We'll tell you how to connect buyers and sellers, tell you platforms to get them, tell you platform whether local or international, and at the end of the day, you should be able to have a successful export brokerage. Also, if you want to start export business, tell you how to find buyers and sellers. You can start from tradek.com, globalbuyersonline.com, Alibaba, International Chambers of Commerce, and etc. I have over 50 trade platform in which you can meet buyers and sellers, in which buyers and sellers meet, they interact. And so if you order for my comprehensive and detailed and focused and result focused ebook and video, the ebook is separate. If you want the ebook, you order. If you want both the ebook and the video, I will send both to you. By the time you make payment, and you can transform your income. And so there, you know, I'll give you about over 50 platforms, and where you could learn, you could meet, interact. Some are free, some are paid, and which you can use to expand your business and as export brokerage or for exports. Okay, these are some of the places where you also connect with buyers, where buyers and sellers connect. You can connect locally, you can connect local sellers to buyers, you can do classical adverts, you can do forum, messages to buyer, messages to seller. There are also some terminologies, and if there's a way to frame it in which you can get responses from buyers or sellers. If you feel you can just walk up to a buyer or seller, it's going to be difficult, but we have a tested and proved format in which we can use to send messages to the buyer or the sellers, in which they will to give you an audience, and they'll know that, oh, this person is well informed, is not a time waster. Because in international trade, people are getting to know that everybody wants to come in, but they are not trained, they don't have knowledge, so they are time wasters. So everybody the real buyers and sellers try to avoid time wasters. So there's a way in which you format your messages that it will make them to respond. We have used it, several people have used it, it has worked. You also can in my detailed manual, you will get a copy of that, in which you can use to get good results. Also, talk about the strengths and advantages of export brokerage. You need little or no capital to require. It's home-based internet business. You can be in any part of the world. As long as you have internet, you can make income and you can make good capital from it. You can do it in such a way you get a passive and residual income for life. There are clauses that you can put in the agreement, in the clauses that you can put that will enable you to earn perpetual income as long as the buyer keep purchasing from the seller. That every month you get an income that comes like a royalty. In this business, it's possible. Some are earning it, some don't. It's based on your knowledge and your skill, your ability to recognize that will be able to. And so that's one of the things we want to do, to teach you how to not to do a one-off transaction, but you're able to do one and you earn perpetually from it if you do it right and you get the right business, right connection and right source. And so you can also be a cash on demand business in which you make income from it. It can be a source of capital for projects, and then you make good money from it. And how to structure your also company when you start to make good income from export brokerage. So next line of action, learn these export terms, Incoterms. You can go to this site to learn about Incoterms. Learn about export proposals to buyer or seller. We'll teach you letter of credit, what letter of credit is about. We'll tell you about payment terms or payment method. There are two different things. So by the time you order for a manual, we have to give you that. And so what are you waiting for? Start now. Or order for a comprehensive manner, full details and expert guide and tutor on export brokerage. These are what we have been doing for over 10 years. We have been in the export business, helping customers, helping clients, helping individuals and companies and corporate organizations. And now we feel it's the right time to help Nigerians earn good money from export brokerage. So if you need the full details and full guide and tutor on export brokerage, go to our site www.ibusinessinstitute.com/export. There you will be able to order for your comprehensive, full detailed manual and guide on how to avoid pitfalls and to make good income from this business. So in summary, we'll talk about the secret of export brokerage, import, and we'll talk about the introduction, the difference between export brokerage and export business, how to find buyers and sellers, Incoterms, conclusion. So it's my privilege to want to round up here